BWOne here from BWOne, and in this video I want to talk about what I really think YouTube Red is really going to be going for Google here. We've already heard a whole bunch of opinions and such since it's been announced, and it's varied all around from people just waiting to see what happens and people promoting the doom and gloom of YouTube, and few people, few YouTubers out there are excited about it, and some people are just kind of like, whatever. But let's first talk about what YouTube Red is, and then I'll sort of give you my opinion on it. So YouTube Red is a subscription service for YouTube. So for $9.99 a month, it's going to work similar to what you see in sort of other services like Spotify and Pandora. So you pay the $9.99 a month, you get ad-free YouTube. So no matter what video that you watch on YouTube, the entire site is going to have no ads on it. It's also going to give you the ability to play background videos. So if you're using the mobile app and let's say you're listening to a TED Talk or watching a TED Talk or a podcast or something, you just kind of want to listen to it on the go, you don't have to have the screen on for it to continue to play. It'll just sort of play right there on its own, which is something I think should be default on YouTube to begin with, but there you go. The other thing that it allows you to do is it's going to allow you to download videos offline as well too. So if you want to watch a bunch of videos and you want to download them on Wi-Fi to save data on your data plan, or you're going on a long trip where you're not going to have internet access like on a plane or in some rural area, you'll be able to download and watch videos that way as well too under the subscription service. The service also gives you access, which I think some people overlook, to Google Play Music. So you're gonna get Play Music all access subscription too. So you get all the music on there. You can stream that for free under the plan, and then also music videos and stuff as well too, kind of link in with the sort of that YouTube key feature sort of comes along with it here. So this is sort of, YouTube Red is sort of the next step up, I guess, from YouTube Key. So you get all that sort of packaged into one. It's also going to be special content curated and made for this YouTube Red subscription service. So YouTube is taking a bunch of their higher profile YouTubers such as PewDiePie and Lee Sing, and pretty much giving them their own content that's going to be specific to the YouTube Red. The only people you're going to watch is if you had a subscription service, and that's going to be interesting because they're pairing with like Hollywood producers and stuff like that. I know Lily Sing's getting her own documentary based on her world tour. I know PewDiePie is going to have a show called Scared PewDiePie, which I think he's going to do some type of Beyond Scared. I'm not quite sure what it is. Going to be probably a whole lot of screaming as PewDiePie does on his videos, but that's pretty much what they're doing. And with other YouTubers, they're sort of going around and using their biggest personality to sort of put content on there to make it a little bit special for those that subscribe to it. So that's what you're kind of getting in that whole package, and it's pretty interesting where I think it's going. There is some fear that some people might pull their videos, because one of the things that a lot of YouTube creators and content creators didn't like was the fact that they sort of forced everyone into the plan. If you didn't agree to it, your videos essentially would be marked as private, no ads would run on it, so everybody essentially had to agree to this. There's already been some things that sort of happened. I think recently announced today, ESPN pulled a lot of its videos from it, not because they didn't agree with the service, because they do have a deal with the service, but certain content they don't have the right partnership or deals to be able to take it into a subscription service like YouTube Red, so they have to start pulling that. And I think we're gonna see that to be a little common sort of at first here with this, where some people have to pull until the legalities come by and the money comes right, and they'll be able to figure it out from there. I think overall though, I think the service, the real point of the service, and one of the things I think key people didn't really look at when you read down, was the fact that not only you get YouTube ad-free, you also get Google Play All Access free. And if you're a Play All Access subscriber already, if you're already using Google Play Music, you're already going to get YouTube ad-free when this launches next week on October 28th. So those subscribers are going to get into it. And let's say you were early Google Music subscriber like myself, and you're paying $8 a month for the service. Now you're going to get YouTube ad-free as well too. Interesting that I think that's interesting. You're able to sort of get both in there. And that's something I think a lot of people didn't mention there with that. And why I think that's interesting is because I think eventually what Google's trying to lead themselves to is sort of this all-access Google subscription. So basically you pay something like $9.99 or whatever it's going to be per month, and you'll end up getting access to all of Google's services at a bit of a pro level without any advertising in it. I can see them doing that with this service, and it's not just going to be YouTube. You probably see their newsstand service maybe will have something similar to this that'll fall under that. I could see their movies and TVs as well too. I can even see apps, something similar to what Amazon does with Amazon Underground, falling into this as well too in some way when you sign up for this Google subscription, so to speak, here with it. And some people are like, well, why would you pay that, you know, type of money? There are some power users out there that really watch all their content on YouTube. That's all they watch it on, and to have an ad free would probably benefit them. Now, we know there's ad blockers and things like that that are out there, but truthfully, there's going to be people out there I think that might want this actual service. Now, here's the thing: people think it's, you know, it's going to slowly die or just no one's going to sign up for it. Google doesn't necessarily need a huge base or the whole base to sign up for this. If you think about it for a second, there's 1 billion users on YouTube, roughly around that. If you look at their statistics and you look it up, about 1 billion users. They can aim for something though, like maybe like 5%. They just need 5% of those users to sign up for this service. So if you think about that, it's 5%. That would be roughly 50 million users, $9.99 a month. That's $500 million a month times 12. We're looking at, I mean, what, 6 billion a year, nearly 60 in money, billions of dollars in money. My math might be wrong on that. Sorry, it's kind of late on a Friday here, but think about all that coming in just for subscriptions, just 5% of that. I mean, aiming for that, I don't blame Google at all for doing that and looking at tapping into that potential there, because that's a lot of money that could be there. Now, for those that don't subscribe to the service, YouTube will be just like it has always been. You're going to be able to jump in and you'll have ads that'll play on it, probably more ads that'll play on it now. But that's where I think YouTube is essentially going here with this. I think in some ways it's a pretty good idea. I was skeptical at first, but if they can generate that type of revenue where they're generating billions of dollars off of 5% of their base, that could really result in content creators getting more money and being able to create better content, because YouTube understands it's user-generated content, and content creators, the more money they get, the more that they can reinvest in their content, and the more content they create, the more people that come by to watch it. And you also think, you know, that could maybe help in the fact that YouTube takes one of the biggest cuts from its content creators to roughly around 45%, but the industry standard is roughly around 30%. I've seen some lower than that. There are a lot of people get, in terms of deals that they get, content deals and stuff like that. And with Facebook coming out, possibly with their own sort of content sharing service, video, or however they were going to do it, it makes sense for YouTube to sort of start to step it up and put themselves in a position here. Like I said, I think the service is very similar to like Spotify and Pandora and how they do the subscription-based services. I think it's smart the way YouTube is doing it. I don't think they're aiming to say, yeah, we need to get 40% of our audience on this. They know they're not going to get that, but if they get from 2 to 5% of that, that's billions of dollars a year in guaranteed revenue coming into them that they can use for whatever they want to use it for, and obviously that some of that money is going to come back, I said, into the content creators themselves. But that's sort of my thoughts on YouTube Red here. Share your thoughts below. What do you think about it? Are you going to sign up for it? Not going to sign up for it? Do you think it's going to be a good thing? Share all your thoughts below. Let me know what you think here. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube page. Connect with us on all our social networks. The link to those are in the description. And always remember to live your tech world in high definition. Thanks for watching.